On February 15th, 2022, Nintendo announced that they would be shutting down the eShop on the Wii U and 3DS consoles in March 2023. The more concerning dates here are May 23rd, 2022, which is when you can no longer add funds via credit card, and then August 29th, 2022, when you can no longer add funds at all. Now, I think we all expected Nintendo to shut down these stores at some point, but it's always a shock when the news actually hits. So if the Wii U was one of Nintendo's biggest flops ever, why are people rushing to save the eShop now? Well, one of the biggest reasons is because of the classic games library on the Wii U and 3DS eShops. This is the only place to legally purchase a lot of classic Nintendo games, and now it's being taken away. There's a lot more to discuss here, but let's go ahead and get into the main point of the video. We're here to reminisce and explore the Wii U eShop before it shuts down. Now, I'll be honest, I've personally barely ever used the Wii U eShop. There were a couple games I played on the Wii U back in like 2015, and those were Super Smash Bros. And Super Mario 3D World, but honestly, I have not played the Wii U a ton. So here, as you can see, I've got my Wii U on, and right down here is the eShop. Let's go ahead and boot that up and take a look. So we got Start, go to Miiverse. Man, Mii's just in general are a throwback. Now I'll be honest, I haven't used the eShop a whole ton. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I mean, that just shows you right there how much I've used the eShop, is that I don't know what this is. I've never seen it before. Actually, I have seen this. I do actually have a slight recollection of using that before, because I have used the Wii U eShop like 2015 probably, and this is my first time booting it up with this profile. I unfortunately lost my two-step verification and backup codes on my other profiles, so I'm on a new one now. Alright, so here we are on the main page of the Wii U eShop, and so over on the left-hand corner we got the menu, so I guess you can go back home. You got your balance and search, and like I said, balance, that's kind of the interesting part. So in May, they're going to make it so you can't add credit card funds, which, you know, is the easiest way to do that. You just type in your credit card, add whatever funds you want, and then buy it. And then in August, they won't let you add eShop cards either. So pretty much after August, you're toast if you haven't added any funds. Now what you could do is you could come in here and add a few $100s of funds, and then make sure you spend it before next March, and you can do it that way. But either way, it's kind of a predicament. But man, there's so many classic games here. You got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon, you got Mario Kart 8. So this is Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. And of course, there's also Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, and now there's going to be a new Mario Kart 8 like DLC coming out for the Switch, I believe. Man, they just keep extending it. I can't believe it was 2014 when this came out, man. And it only requires about 5 gigs. It's crazy, man. Let me know down below if you guys spend much time on the eShop. You know, I've always loved searching through the eShops when you don't have a game to play, and you can kind of just scroll through, look at the nice pictures, see what's up, find some free stuff. And here you go, you got stuff on sale. Wii U download only, and you can see who makes it. And man, there's so much stuff that I've never heard of. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a AAA kind of guy. You know, I play the big the big brand name games. Sometimes I'll play some indie games, that sort of thing, but I'm not familiar with a lot of the Rainbow Snake. Nice. I'm not familiar with a lot of the indie games. And man, the Wii U, I'm not used to the eShop lagging, so I keep pressing buttons multiple times and it keeps kicking me into places I didn't mean to go. So here on the main screen, you also have categories. So you got Mario games, Pokemon games, Legend of Zelda, Kirby games, Sonic, Lego games, indie games, virtual console, bestsellers, games with demos, games with DLC, games on sale. So my favorite, well, there's a lot of categories. My favorite categories, at least in the past, were free games and games with demos. I remember back in the day of like the 360 when it first came out, I was a huge fan of demos. I mean, I just couldn't believe I could play a game for a couple hours for free. And, you know, back then I didn't have much money. And now we have the virtual console here. Let's go ahead and load that up. And now this is kind of the kicker to Nintendo closing down the eShop. The virtual console right here is one of the only places you can buy classic Nintendo games. And when I say buy, I mean legally buy. Of course, people can download ROMs and stuff, but it's illegal. And of course, Nintendo getting rid of one of the only ways to get, legally get classic games is kind of a problem. You know, they have that new service where you can play like Nintendo 64 games and old games, but you got to pay for the service monthly, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. And I think what most people would like to see is Nintendo just to open up a generic Nintendo store where you can purchase classic games and play them on your consoles, something they won't shut down, something that's easily accessible from all your consoles. I don't know, just throwing ideas out there. You know, there's a lot of classic Nintendo games, and they don't always make it the easiest to get a hold of them. And of course, you can still buy the physical version, but eventually physical versions fail, and nowadays physical versions are so expensive with the whole gaming craze, and you know, you can go on on eBay and find games for thousands of dollars, and it's crazy. Let's go ahead and go back. Let's see what other categories they have. I'm gonna see if I can find some Wii U games that I remember playing. So Mario Kart 8. So Mario Kart 8 I actually did play a lot. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning of my video, but Mario Kart 8 I played a ton of. What else we got here? So here's some virtual console games. Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 2, Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Oh man, this game was awesome. I'm a big basketball guy and I played this on my DS. Man, I honestly did not even know you could play virtual DS games on the Wii U. I mean, like I said, I haven't played the Wii U a ton, so a lot of this stuff is new to me. But it's just interesting checking it out. Yeah, Mario Strikers Charged, Super Mario 64 DS, so many good games. And looking through this is actually making me more and more sad that they're closing this down because, you know, I haven't taken advantage of the virtual console. There's so many good games I could download, and just the prospect of it going away is, it's disheartening. Man, you got Super Mario Galaxy. I've never played Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, but the Mario Tennis games are fun. You got new Super Mario Bros, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. Man, they've had... I wonder if you counted up the number of Mario games Nintendo has had over the years. I wonder how many there are. There's got to be thousands. So many Mario games. Got Mario Kart DS. So much stuff on here. And here's the category we should probably check out. Bestsellers. So I'm assuming... Okay, I guess these are just bestsellers in general. But you got, you know, a Game Boy Advance game, Wii U game, Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. I have not played this game. I need to play it, but I have not. Yeah, Metroid Prime on the Wii. Man, like I said, looking through this is really making me want to download some games. I'm gonna have to. I'm probably gonna have to throw up a few $100s on this eShop so I can buy some games in the next year. Cause look at this. You got NES, Super NES, Game Boy, Wii, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 64. So much good stuff. And we have a little category down here called Featured on Nintendo Switch. So it looks like it was when they were announcing the Nintendo Switch and kind of when it first came out. They haven't updated it since 2017. Now let's see if we can find some actual Wii U games. Cause that's the other funny part is that I'm scrolling through here and I actually have not seen very many straight up Wii U games. That just kind of shows how little the Wii U was utilized. But let's go ahead and try out the Nintendo Selects. Maybe they have some Wii U games here. So we saw this earlier. Got Legend of Zelda. We also got Nintendo Land. Oh, I did play that. That was a fun game. We got Super Mario 3D World. I played that a lot. Pikmin 3, I actually bought that game and played it a little bit. Didn't get very far though. And yeah, man, there's really not a whole lot of Wii U games on here. I haven't even seen Super Smash Bros, which is interesting. So I'm on this category called Charts where you can select different chart types. I selected all bestsellers. So number one of all time on the Wii U eShop is Legend of Zelda. We got Super Mario World. Man, that was a fun game. Minecraft. I did not even know they had Minecraft on the Wii U, but I'm not surprised. $30 seems a little steep. We got Super Mario 64, Mario Bros 3, Earthbound, Super Metroid, Pikmin 3. Oh, Pikmin 3 was actually that high up. Huh. We got Super Mario Bros, Super Mario 3D World. There it is, Mario Kart 8. And there's Super Smash Bros for the Wii U. It took me a while to find that one. And we also got Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So I've actually played a lot of the Wii U games on here. I've played Splatoon on the Switch, but not the Wii U. There's just so many games here to try, just not enough time for all of them. So I haven't checked out the news yet. I wonder if they announced it. Oh, it's one. We have one piece of news. Transfer data from the Wii to the Wii U. Man, that's probably from, what, like 2011, 2012? Man, I played the regular Wii a ton. Like, if I could go and count the number of hours I played the Wii, I can't even imagine how many hours I spent on that thing. So one thing I want to do, and I'm not sure if I can do it, is I want to sort from high to low in terms of price. I did this on the PS3 store when they were shutting that down, or when they were going to shut it down, but decided not to, and I don't think I can do that on here. But when I did that, I found some ridiculous games that were still really expensive on the PlayStation 3 store. So here we go. I'm in the search bar, and you can actually search for just Wii U. So I'm gonna try that out. And in terms of price, I'm gonna put minimum $50, and we'll go max of $200. Hopefully there's nothing $200, but let's try that out, see what we find. And man, of course, you still got Wii U games that are $60. That's wild. Tokyo Mirage, $60. Pokken Tournament, 60. So there's actually not that much on here. There's only 13 items on this list that are $50 and above. That's not that much, and they're all $60. You got new Super Mario Bros. U, which is apparently unavailable. Not sure why they included that on that list if it's unavailable, but yeah, not much. Batman Arkham City is $60. Now that's kind of wild. I'm not surprised all the Mario games are still $60, but Batman Arkham City, that's an interesting choice. So now I'm interested to see how many total Wii U games they have on here. So I'm going to go ahead and select all the Wii U games, and we're going to go from $0 to 200. And that should give us all the Wii U games, and we'll see what we have here. So we actually have 462 games that satisfy the Wii U requirement here. And I'm guessing most of them are indie games. As you can see, $2, $3, $5, $4. Yeah, I mean, I wonder how many people purchase these games. Obviously, some people do, but you know, when they decide to close the store down, it's probably because the traffic on the store is just minimal nowadays. Piano teacher. That's interesting. So, you know, when they decide to shut down the store, there's probably... Hold on. Games for toddlers. Now that's interesting. $19 looks very unique. It does. I don't know what kind of games there are. Okay, here we go. So we got, what is that? Like a maze. Got some penguins. Got a little cat. That's interesting stuff. I don't even remember what I was talking about before, but like I was saying, when you decide to shut down the store, it's probably because the traffic is minimal nowadays. No, I'm not sure what minimal means to Nintendo, but it's, you know, I guess it's not feasible to keep it open anymore. Or they just want to force you to play on the Switch. I mean, you never know with Nintendo. They kind of do things on their own and don't really, you know, they seem like they're pretty isolated. Don't listen to the fans, don't listen to the customer, at least from my experience. Alright guys, so that's the eShop. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it brought back some memories. And oh, hold on. We got video on demand. I did not even know this was on here. We got YouTube, which apparently was automatically downloaded, and we got Crunchyroll. So actually not that much here, but yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was nostalgic for you. Lots of stuff on here. Let me know down below if you're sad about the Wii U shop closing. You know, when I first heard the news, I really didn't care that much because honestly, like I said, I haven't used the Wii U eShop that much. But now that I scroll through here, I'm actually getting kind of sad that they're closing this thing. There's so many games on here that I haven't played, haven't purchased. I'm gonna have to go through here and find some good games and download them. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the Wii U eShop closing. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.